Hello, and welcome back to week 3 of making some random 8-bit remixes live, maybe in a couple hours, maybe in a whole day. We'll see. Welcome on in, Roger, number 100. So I went ahead and picked out ahead of time these 4 options, and I know I'm kind of throwing this on pretty thick at the beginning, but I think these 4 will be probably a really close call when it comes to popularity. You've got, quite a few songs from the game Super Mario Bros. Wonder that a lot of them are late game, and they're tracks that I probably would hold off on, for the first month or so. But now that it's been like a month since the game came out, it's kind of fair game now. So, what's up, Bernie? Hope you guys are all doing well, having a good weekend. I decided to throw this stream on around, in the afternoon for those of us in the US. So for some of us, it might be early, but, overseas, this is kind of a compatible time for a lot of people, so. I forgot to throw on some background music. What's up, Shanice? An air horn. Thanks for coming out, guys. I'm gonna just kind of hang out for a second and make sure there's enough time for some people to get in and get ready, because I'm gonna throw the vote up pretty soon on which song to do. Anyway, yeah, actually, I did want to maybe. For a second, I can show a little bit of what I did since last week. So last week, I produced in about 3 hours the Shadow Mario remix that went up on the channel yesterday. And that track is right here. And so, of course, if you missed last week, you can go back and watch that, or, skip through it. It's not, it's all there. There's no highlights. I don't think you could really make a highlights reel of something like this. It's a very messy process, but I did make a couple changes after that stream that I could show real quick. One thing I reminded myself on how to do was tempo changes, right? So I've got, this is Fami Studio. Hopefully, is this all visible? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I kind of tweaked the tempo change here. So it starts. You can actually see it like visually. These measures, like this one is clearly shorter than the first one, and that's not because it's not because it's just, you know, squished. It is actually a faster measure because I used custom pattern right here to make the tempo. It's a little wonky, but that's kind of the theme of the song. And then I think I did a couple other small changes. In here, I changed a couple of the pulse widths just to make it have a little more depth. And so I don't think I included that last week. So if you listen, I can actually mute the ones that haven't been changed. If you listen to this. So you'll notice it's a little grittier, maybe, if that's the right word. You used to make chiptune music on your phone. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I started on my phone as well. When I was in high school, I started making music on my phone on GarageBand, which since I had an iPhone, I think GarageBand might have been free. But you know, I would get like a drum loop and then just make random little tracks that I thought maybe I'll use this in a game, or maybe I don't know. And then I started making like a couple covers of stuff. Ukulele had come out, and so I started making some arrangements of music from ukulele, and I think I put one of those up on my channel, but I don't know if I actually finished really any other ones. I definitely attempted a couple other ones though. All right. Yeah, and that's really the changes. So as you can see, this is, you know, the complete song we made last week. So hopefully this week we'll have a third one joining, and this will be the final one. I might continue. I might take a break from the live streams, but if there is a request, or if I think there's a reason to do it, I may continue. But as of right now, this may be the final week. We'll see. But yeah, so back to Fruity Loops. So I've got these 4 tracks thrown in here, and if you see the names, if you can read these, if you're on a large enough screen, you may recognize that these are 4 tracks from the game Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is the game of the month. So I'm gonna play through these tracks real quick, and then I will put up a poll in the chat so that you can decide which should be created as a remix. So the first track is Oriental Lake. It's the only one returning from previous weeks. Yeah, I've played it a couple times, but I'll play it again here right now. Oh, I don't know if I can. Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, I'll just play through that. Oh, one of my keybinds. Hold on, let me change that. My apologies. I have a mute keybind. Well, I'll just, you know, I'll mute it manually. All right, back to this. I'm gonna play through the song real quick, and then I'll answer any questions and elaborate on that in a second. All right, so, you know, that's a song in the game. I've played it a couple weeks in a row. It was a very close second place for the first week, and then the second week I think it got forgotten about. It's a nice fun song. It's, you know, it's a typical kind of, sounds a lot like a song you might hear in like Mario Odyssey, I think. All right, next song I'm putting in is Dark Forest, which is it's kind of a kooky, creepy little theme that I'm gonna play here. All right. So, you know, I wonder who it was that decided that the what was it, the bass clarinet that was played in that song? I wonder who it was that decided that that's just the universal instrument for swamps and like dark forests. I wonder, you know, where does that come from? Like, you see that across like movies, video games, anything. All right, the third track that I have picked for today to be a potential one is the Wonder Dragon theme, which it could be a spoiler, kind of, but I mean, you know, whatever. It's a 2D Mario game. It takes like 7 hours to beat, so it's, you know, it's not even the last world. So, but yes, this is a little theme. It's kind of almost, it's not really orchestral of a theme, but it's a simple theme. So I'll play that real quick. All right, that's that theme. Nice little fun theme. I don't know. It's funny to me that this game has like a really inconsistent orchestral style. There's just sometimes it sounds kind of realistic, other times it sounds like totally not. But you don't notice it in game. You really notice it when you like listen outside the game, which isn't, I guess, really fair to judge because it's, you know, it's not intended to be really listened to outside the game. Well, until they come out with the soundtracks. Once they come out with the soundtrack CD, then you can't really argue that. So the final track that I've thrown in is the Factory theme, which is kind of like a castle theme for like the Mario series. It's kind of like a castle stage, but quite different, and it's a really fun theme. So I'll play that one through here, and then I'll elaborate a bit more, and we can vote. All right, I know it already looped, but I did just throw up the poll. So the poll is over there or there. Uh, it's on the in the chat. So if you're in here and you want to influence what is going to be the remainder of the stream, please throw a vote. I kind of have an idea. I don't know. I don't know what the winner of this one will be, but I think I don't really have much of an opinion. So I'll let you guys take care of that one. But I'll use this time to kind of respond to some stuff I've seen in the chat. What's up, Super Meme Land? Yeah, I agree, Foxotic. It's when you're talking about the other one being kind of like a Galaxy track. A couple of you guys actually did. It probably is. I think there's sort of a precedent of when they make music for a new game, especially like Nintendo and like the Mario series. I think they're often referencing the past work, even though it's often new people working on it. Like so it's not the same person that made like the Galaxy music or anything like that. But there's often, I think, an idea to like kind of carry over that same series sound like into the next game. Thanks, Nimby. I appreciate that. But yeah, so that out of these four, only one can make it. And honestly, you know, I don't have, you know, all the time in the world. So when it comes to these tracks, like, you know, I can't do all of them. So this is really it. Like whichever one of these gets picked is like the one that gets made. Like, you know, I'm not going to probably have enough time to just sit and cover the whole soundtrack. Speaking of covering the whole soundtrack, though, I do have to bring up. I don't know if I can actually show it on my screen. I'm gonna have to prepare for that in the future. If any of you guys are familiar with another 8-bit remixer named Looter, he created a really impressive full cover album, basically, of the Super Castlevania 4 soundtrack, like the whole soundtrack. I think the video, yeah, it comes out to be like an hour and 10 minutes long. He could have like, you know, could have drip fed it, put like, you know, one video out per day for like a month, but he put it all out at once and it's great. And like huge respect to him for that. Like that's something that I think everyone, if you're into this kind of stuff, you would definitely be into listening to that, especially if you're a fan of Castlevania. But even if you're not, you know, it's going to be quality. Yeah, I think you're right about that, Foxotic. I think Factory is the closest to a song that I would actually make, like not 8-bit, but just something I would make normally. You know, yeah, you got like drum machines and like synth sounds and things. That's something I'd be pretty comfortable with. But we have currently in the lead Oriental Lake with Factory in second place at 33%. Oriental Lake, I should have said, had a 44%. But Dragon is a trailing a bit further at 22%. And then Dark Forest with 0 votes so far. Unfortunate for Dark Forest. So, what's up, Bacon Cat? Hope you guys are all doing well. If you're just joining, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. It is Sunday, around middle of the day for me. It's like 1 o'clock. But a lot of us, you know, getting ready for Thanksgiving, might have time off, might have family in town, or maybe you're traveling. So this could be a busy week. Yes, yeah, Vote Factory. I'm completely fine on honestly any of these. I think are going to turn out really interesting. I think I'm going to end the vote in 3 minutes at 1:10, and if it's a tie, there won't be a coin flip. I'll probably just pick. But You know, those are two good ones to tie. I think those are some of the strongest tracks in the game. Even though the dragon one, I know probably people will enjoy it because of the section of the game that it plays in. You know, I think the song's good, but it's, you know, it's not anything crazy special. I shouldn't be influencing the vote. I need to shut up. Wish I could. YouTube isn't showing you the poll options. Oh no. Well, here's the layout. You've got, it's the same order as the tracks right here. So the top one's Oriental Lake. I'll play a 3-second snippet of that for anyone just joining. Three-second of Dark Forest. There you go. For anybody who may just be joining who didn't hear the first 2 or 3 or any of them. Seppo. Yeah, the third one's pretty cool. Fourth one's pretty cool. I mean, they're all, yeah. I curated these, obviously. There are plenty more tracks in the game. There's a lot of them that, there's still a couple. There are a couple that I have not included in here that I actually may try and cover in a totally different style than like 8-bit remixing. But these are the ones, it makes sense to do these on stream. Yeah, the fourth one's good. All right, got about 1 minute. Current leader is Oriental Lake. It looks like it might be 1 or 2 votes ahead, so get your votes in. It's about to happen. I don't know if I can actually get a countdown. Actually, it is 1:10 for me right now. Any last voters? Going once. Going twice. All right, the winner is Oriental Lake. Just a slight win, or a slight victory, but it's a good one to choose. That's probably my second favorite in like the whole game. So from the actual demo of the track, you get a pretty good idea of the, and I didn't include any of the world map themes, but the world map that plays for this is actually really good too. If I can find that. It's not the song we're doing, but I just thought it's a cool world map theme. Especially coming from a series where the sound director of like the whole series told one of the composers, yeah, we can't have a good song here because it's too good of a song. Like we have to have like he didn't say this part, but he basically implied, you know, you can't make a really good song for world map or everyone's gonna want to stay in the world, which, yeah, I mean yes, you're right, but like just make a good song, you know. Anyway, okay, so the way this is going to work, if you haven't shown up to the previous couple, if you're new or if you're watching this back on the VOD later, the way this goes is I first create a transcription in Fruity Loops, which is this window right here. I'm going to transcribe the song using, you know, just some basic instruments, and that's going to be a reference blueprint for when I switch to Family Studio, which is where the actual 8-bit sequence is created. So it's really 2 parts, but the first part usually takes about 30 to 45 minutes, and the second part usually takes a couple hours. So so if you're looking for the 8-bit section, stick around in about 30 or come back in about 30 and 45 minutes, and that will be created. But as of right now, this is going to be a transcription. if you're looking at how to transcribe, this is a good way to learn how to like write music as well. So anyway, let's do it. This is also not the method that I've used for the entire time. A lot of the time I will create an 8-bit song just in Fruity Loops like this, but I figured I can translate it. Oh, I thought this is Fruity Loops right here. You can create an 8-bit remix in this, actually. Like, I could use a VST that emulates an NES sound chip and create the sequence here. The only things about this is it's hard to kind of account for limitations of sound channel amounts. So like it's too much to explain. It's a little easier to account for that in Family Studio, and you've also got these instruments on the side. It doesn't take as much of my computer's like memory to like load in all of these sounds. So anyway, no more stalling. Let's get to it. By the way, if you're seeing stuttering or kind of lagging on my stream, that's actually happening on my computer right now. I'm watching it. I'm not sure what that is. I might have to look into that, but show must go on. I love when the composers make it in just a a nice round tempo, right? Like 120. Thank you for not having it be like 121.5. That would be a nightmare. Anyway. Looks like that's right where it loops. All right. Gotta do a little drum beat. Oh, by the way, if you have been here in previous weeks, you might notice that the thing I'm using called Zenology for these sounds actually looks different. So I updated it, and now the entire user interface is different, and I've installed a bunch of new stuff. I'm very unfamiliar with it right now, so it's gonna be a fun one. There's like a new power drum kit that I'm using that I've never used. It actually sounds kind of good. I don't know, maybe I'll use a different one. That doesn't seem like it would fit this song at all, but trying to figure out. A lot of the drum beats in Super Mario Bros. Wonder don't really do much variation. It's just kind of the same thing over and over. No, I'm not doing that rhythm. I should actually no, yeah. We're good. So these sounds gonna be really fun to make. I'll switch this. Yeah. I thought maybe the shaker did something different there. Hold on. Ah. By the way, for anyone who might not be familiar, the reason why this is called Fruity Loops is because you're making these like loops that just you can paste them everywhere. You can have them like auto loop. Like I could do this a different way, but I like pasting them around. Okay, so it does have a little bit of a drum change there. What's up, Y? Hope you're doing well. It's like a tambourine. Not familiar enough with my MIDI drum layout. Might be a different like. Well, this is just for reference anyway, so I won't worry about it. That's good enough for now. Next, we might do the bass. Yeah, pan flute. Pan flute is just always a good thing for music, especially if it's gonna be kind of fake sounding anyway. I mean, real pan flute sounds like way different, which is why it's funny when they use it in like this kind of music. All right. What kind of bass even is that? Oh, it's like a... It always throws me off when the bass is like not centered in the mix. just gonna throw in my own. I'll just do like a synth bass, because I'm pretty sure it is a synth, or it's like some kind of percussive instrument. I don't think that one. That's fine. All right. Okay. It is a D. So yeah, this song goes in a really, really interesting way. Let me hold on. I'm gonna hide my screen for a second because I need to figure out why my why my editor is freezing like every 5 seconds. It's gonna drive me insane. Oh man. Okay, I'm just gonna change like my buffering. That's funny that that appears on the on the screen. It's kind of weird. Okay. All right. I don't know. Do I want... I feel like increasing the buffer length would be what I want. I don't know. We'll try that. What's up, ordinary Mario Bros? Still freezing. this and see how far this takes me. It's a short song, really short song. Okay. That's the bass. A lot of room to work with there too. There are a lot of spaces in the bass where I could use the triangle for a lot of different things in the NES version. The freezing is going to drive me insane. It's going to drive me crazy. I have to put up with it. But I'm getting worried, like, why would it be doing this? Might be the only pan flute part. Okay, it does through there. Okay, easy. The hard part now is probably going to be the chords, even though it doesn't seem that crazy, but these are going to be a little bit more complex. What is Xenology? So Xenology is a, it's a like a virtual sound module you can buy or subscribe to from Roland that offers all of these different sounds. A lot of them you might even recognize from games because Roland has made products that a lot of people used in video game music back in. Honestly, this game probably uses some like that. I mean, that pan flute sounded like a Roland pan flute. It wasn't the same one, but it sounded like probably one of theirs. But yeah, it offers, just a very extensive, amount of sounds. There are a lot of they're not really realistic, but that's not the most realistic sounding guitar, but it works for what you might want it for if you're just trying to make some simple music. You can subscribe to the service. I should be sponsored. They should sponsor me. But they are a pretty good service that I would recommend, that you can, I think, spend as little as like $3 per month, and you can get like the basic, which I think includes this. You just don't get a lot of the bonus stuff like down here. There's a lot of little extra. Half of it doesn't even seem like it's in, oh, there it goes. Yeah, so there's a lot of bonus stuff you get if you get the like professional version, but there, I believe, is like a $3 version that comes with a lot of this stuff, and compatible with anything that can run a VST, probably. But yeah, I've been subscribed. But yeah, you can also buy it. I think Xenology might be like a couple $100. Sound Canvas, which was another Roland's product, you can buy, I think, for about $80, and it's kind of the same thing as this, but it's just a lot older, and it's a virtual. It's like an emulated version of what that module was, because I mean it was a giant, rack mount module that you would usually hook up. All right, okay. Chords. Everything else that's not. Oh, and I guess this melody. Actually, yeah, I should probably do that one first. So it sounds like some kind of mallet percussion. What is going on? Oh. All right, let's that's good. I can't actually hear what is that doing there? Kind of like quiet. I've noticed that the probable composer of this song, Shiho Fuji, loves to use like mallet percussion for leads in just like about any song that's like not like a rock song or anything like that. That wouldn't work. But like anything that's background music for like an area, it's like guaranteed gonna be an element in one of her songs. Is that the right note there? Is it? I can't hear where it goes there. I kind of like when it goes down. I think I'm just gonna do it. Okay, that's done. I'll just throw some reverb on the entire. Did I use that? I didn't use that instrument. Oh shoot. Why did it not? There. Didn't seem like it sorted everything how I wanted. Let's throw some reverb on top of that. And then do the chords. I'll probably, even though there are a lot of different things making these chords, I'm probably just gonna throw like I'll just do string. Like some kind of string ensemble. Okay. Here a bit clearer there. I think there's another. Is there a C in there? I guess it goes down. Next one. Oh, it does. All right. I'll just, instead of getting the rhythms here, I'll just try and get the underlying chords. What website do I use? This is a standalone program, executable, that you get from like a download. It's a program called Fruity Loop Studio or FL Studio. It's the current version, 21 point something, 21.2 it says up there. But you can get it from ImageLine, which is a company that has a website, and I would recommend it. I've thought before about what I can gain from swapping to other workstations, but I haven't ever made the switch yet. I'm actually maybe reharmonize. Nah, I can't reharmonize this. So I could try reharmonizing it. It sounds like the whole time there aren't a lot of like major and minor chords outright. What's up, Telfie? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the transcription process. It's almost done. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do for this section. I guess it is major chord, but it isn't in the main song. Yeah, no, it is. Okay. It's like sensory overload. If this part isn't... By the way, how's the audio balancing? Hopefully I'm not drowning out the sound or vice versa. It seems okay by looking at it. guess that's fine. I would rather it be that way than the other way. I'll leave it the way it is. Part of it's probably because I turned up the volume of the song a lot, because earlier I was having trouble making out one of the marimba parts, or whatever it is, xylophone. Definitely xylophone. Thing. Nope. I'm just gonna do my own thing here. I guess I gotta let that be like an accidental instead of like the root of the chord. It's the same chord that I just did. I don't know why I did that. So this song is the Oriental Lake theme from the new Mario game called Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I want to do something different with these, but I'm trying to inspire myself to change the chord. It's just the same, like, I don't understand how that... I guess it makes sense, but I wish it did something different there. But I can't, like, think of how I would change that progression. I'll just leave it there. Figure it out when I should switch it over. Thanks for stopping by, Jello, however you pronounce that. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with this so far, so I'm going to I'll just play that through and then I'll switch over to 8BIT-Is it. Oh. I still have this part to do. I'll leave it there. Okay. Well, that's basically it. I don't know. I'll fix the chords when I make it in the Family Studio version, but basically the gist of it I think is there. So, all right, 120 was what it was. It's called Oriental Lake. Yeah. Well, okay, so now the next part of this process is, you know, for anyone who was not here in previous weeks or who may be just seeing this one for the first time, the way that I now convert this to 8-bit is I completely recreate it with that version I just made purely as a reference. So like I've got that on my other monitor now, and I'm going to go through and just kind of put that into here. And I could like render it to like a MIDI format and then import it into here. I don't think that would be a very clean import. I doubt that would actually transfer over well. So anyway, all right, let's check this out. I need to move that. Yeah. That's why the thing is I made the transcription a certain way. Like I want to give myself the space to kind of you know, if I commit to you know, if I commit to the certain channels a certain way, then you know I couldn't like, if I wanted to, it's really hard to explain actually, but the way I did you know, I mean, if I were to take this and convert it over, yeah, it definitely wouldn't work. I'd have to first get rid of like, I'd have to condense all of the chords. I would also have to anticipate like what arpeggios I might include. That would be quite complicated, but possible, I guess. Just gonna do a very light. I'll go back and brush up on this in a second. Let's do some drums here. I know this drum track kind of pretty straightforward. Yeah. I mean, I have potential to do some of this in the DP sim, but I don't know why I keep thinking it's going to be on like the offbeat. And these, of course, I'm going to throw these up here. I am like I will change things along the way, like I'm sort of changing the rhythm a little bit to something different that I think would fit better. Okay. I think I'm going to, yeah, get rid of. Which one? Oh. Yeah, I record these samples from, I believe, Sound Canvas 88, maybe. From a virtual, like it's their sample, like hard to explain, but yeah. A lot of the time, the way they would make the DPCM samples was just, you know, like recording a or taking like a sample from like a keyboard or some old sample bank, and then, you know, just it sounds a lot grittier. But the thing about SC88 is it came out pretty much like at the end. I don't think any NES games came out after it, so it's kind of funny because it sounds that sound would never be possible. I mean, it would be technically if you could have a time machine, but yeah, you wouldn't hear that sound in any NES games. I should have probably just used one that you would, but it's a fine sound. I might have some big changes for that rhythm in a second. I want to get kind of a feel for how this is gonna go. Let's get the bass in here. Oh, I should put that on the screen. That would be a good thing to put. I did just start, so. Oriental Lake from Super Mario Brothers Wonder. It was the picked song. For some reason, I find the lines here like hard to see. Yes, I can actually reuse patterns this time. The other thing about, like, a lot of people, pretty much anybody you ask that makes 8-bit remix will fully admit when it comes to porting a song like this, like a lot of actual NES 8-bit songs, they would rely on repeating patterns because they don't have that much memory. They don't have that much space to make a song. Like, you can't just make an elaborate 50-minute long, everything's different every second song. Like, you have to use these simple loops. And so, you know, the original Super Mario Brothers had like one single, you know, drum rhythm that stayed the same the whole time. And I mean, that song was elaborate, but like the rest of the game was super not elaborate because they probably had no more space after that one good song. You know, that's probably, I don't know if that's actually the reason, but could be. So I gotta get some arpeggios in here for these, whatever they're called, chords. The one that has the what, augmented third or something, augmented fifth. I forgot what it's called. It's one thing about me. I don't know the names for music theory things. I just do them and hope that it works. I just need any note, and then I just put. I forget what these are. That's not what I want. I think I probably don't have one, so I'll just make a new one. And then I'll throw that onto I think I'll throw it on. Wait. I'm gonna make absolute sure. Yeah, no, it's not that. Yeah, it's, you know, I don't think you need a lot of music theory for arranging. The thing that gets challenging for me is like writing music, but you know, I find a way usually. I think I do have music theory knowledge. I just usually, I think most of it is like self-taught. I would say it's like, it would technically be self-taught. And so for that reason, like I don't have a lot of, you know, the terms necessarily memorized. Might want to throw more of an echo on this. Maybe I'll try a different pulse width on that. I don't know, which one? How are we feeling? Which one is better? I need to know. Gotta figure out which one. I gotta go with one. The ARPs use 2 ticks per note. If you're talking about, I believe it's 1. Here's the what do you call it? The envelope, is that the word? But I believe each of these is 1 step, and depending on like the tempo that I choose, that decides how many steps, because it's all just like a fixed amount of NES blah 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 we can't there's no way to, you know, resize it to a certain size when you're dealing with NES because it's so strict about that. You think the first half, I think that it's a little less abrasive, but oh, and then it does actually do this again here. The other song, it's a combination of, it sounds like some sort of mallet percussion and a vocal. So it's like some kind of mallet percussion and then some kind of like vocal thing off to the left. Not a pad, but like a vocal sample. I mean, I don't think going with a 50% would definitely not work, but I can show what that would, I'll show what that would sound like. Actually, that technically, something's wrong with that instrument. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't have any. Does the other one just loop forever? It does. Whatever. We like that. I don't know. I've had this self-imposed restriction when doing Mario music to not use like arpeggios, and I've broken it sometimes. I try to usually when doing you know, a cover like this. I guess this isn't really a cover. It's like an arrangement, I guess. When arranging a song like this, I want to kind of bring it back to a similar way that one of the original composers might have done it on the NES, you know? Like, there's a reason I'm not trying to stylize this like Mega Man, because that wouldn't make any sense. And the person who did a lot of the Mario music for the NES, Koji Kondo, didn't usually use arpeggios, and so I often would not use those for that reason. So if I were to not use these, I could use both the channels plus the triangle wave to, I think it would come through, like the chords would still come through. The only problem is once I bring in the pan flute, I lose one of those channels. And I feel like that will make the song just feel really empty. The song was originally not, of course, written for the NES limitations, so you know, I'm having to try to adapt to that. So I think I might stick with the arpeggios on this one, just to keep it grounded. I think this part maybe does repeat. New pattern. Wait, no, I don't need a new pattern. What? All right, now I'm gonna add the lead on top of that and just hear how it sounds in general. And then I gotta fill out the triangle too. I like to make a lot of the big picture tweaks to the remix early. That way, you know, I'm not at the end where I have everything already sequenced and then I'm like, well, actually, let's change the entire channel to do something different. Luckily on these live streams, I've not actually had to do any kind of huge like overhaul of anything yet. Oops, no arpeggio, please. Thank you. Alright, I should fill out the rest of the space. Oh, it does just do that again. Okay. Wait, what did I use? Oh, I used the... So the other thing about... it doesn't matter in Family Studio, if you're new to Family Studio, it doesn't matter what instrument you use for the triangle channel, it's always going to sound the same. I still have a triangle instrument just for like, I don't know, for visual purposes, I guess. But, so that does not change anything. I could use like the crash cymbal and the noise will sound like this. But in the triangle, well, okay, any pitch envelope will actually carry over because it's a pitch. The volume and duty cycle will be ignored because, of course, there's no duty cycle. Add the lead in here. Not the right notes. Another thing, since I'm clearly going to use this channel just for chords, it's a good idea if you're going to do something similar to like this in your own music, you might want to just detune the entire channel by like one, whatever it's called, one value, whatever the value is, one pitch value. That's a good idea, because if you have the same note playing at the same time on two different channels, even if it's a different duty cycle, even though it's a different channel, even though it might be a different sound or a different octave, it's still going to clash in a not pleasing to hear way. The other thing though, I guess I don't want to detune it by that much. I honestly thought that would be fine. Felt like that was fine before when I detuned it by like 2, but I guess detuning it by 1 is going to be the only way. I might even save myself time if I just made a new instrument here. I'm manually going in and trying to make this sound like mallet percussion by giving it like, I just want the flexibility, I guess, to not have it conform to the same kind of mallet style sound. It does, yeah. I'd have to go in. I agree. Let's look at that. So apparently I've put the effect value in multiple times. Okay. I think the issue is, for some reason, I can't seem to get it to go to -1. Like, it won't. If you can see with your magnifying glass, obviously it's going to skip some values. Maybe, can I set a specific value? Like shift click or something? No. Any Family Studio wizards in here help me with this issue? Because I don't think I can have it do that. The other thing is these effects channels. It's not the only way I could do it. I could do it in the instrument itself, but you're saying I had it right. Hold on, yeah. Yeah. Clearly it's, yeah. Clearly going up is going to be down. You're right. Okay, back to this. We're going to do something different with that in a second. That's the great thing about this, even though a lot of people think, you've got to port the song exactly into 8-bit or whatever. If you're trying to make like a remix like this, you don't. You can do anything you want. I've already made a lot of changes, like subtle changes to this song that people probably wouldn't notice. I think I'm going to try some different things here. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go through this and no. That might be, maybe I leave it to be special for that one measure. That's honestly fine. I was thinking like, okay, can I bring this into more measures, but probably not. And then it does kind of repeat that, but this is kind of the proof of concept section. I wanna make this bass rhythm a little more honestly, what if I just throw this up an octave? Nope, never mind. Worth a shot. I think the bass, sometimes it gets to that position in NES music where it's right under where I want it because of the key. I could try changing the key of the whole song, but you know, I'm not gonna do that. I want the bass, I want it to sound a little different, but I can't really do anything. Yeah, that's something I think we can all agree on. Any of us that have made like any kind of chiptune music in this kind of way, the bass, you know, if I were writing my own track, I would probably decide the key based on wherever the bass sounds better. That's typically what I've done in the past. I just keep moving it until it's like, okay, this sounds good. All right, now the song may start. Gotta balance the volume here a little bit between all these. I always do this, I think I talked about this last week, but I usually just throw the volume down for both the square channels, which some people would probably be really frustrated at. But I like to throw the volume down for everything so that the triangle kind of stands out more. And you know, I don't know if let me check on my description. Oh, I didn't put like a Q&A. I was thinking about putting like frequently asked questions in my description to, if I ever do another live stream like this, I will throw that in there. So I'm using Fami Studio right now, which is actually available for free. Anybody who wants to make this kind of music, you can do it for free with Fami Studio, which is this. What I was using earlier, which is Fruity Loops, that is not free, but This is free. Yeah, a lot of old NES. Yeah, they did. I've done a lot of NSF like dissection, I guess, which is sort of limited, I guess. I wish there was a way to interpret it and have it like be represented in the proper like tempo and beats per minute. But usually any dissection I've done, it kind of just, I can look at the sequence, but I can't see, like, you know, obviously you're not gonna be able to recover like because it's converted through their driver, I assume, whatever company it may be. Data East had like their own driver, multiple drivers. Rare had their own driver. Hal had like a really good one that they developed toward the end of the life of the NES, and that's, yeah. If you wanted to mod, I don't mean to go on a tangent, but if you wanted to actually mod like a song like this into Super Mario Bros. 3, you'd need an understanding of like the driver, for anyone who doesn't know about modding. So I couldn't just plop this song into that game. It wouldn't work at all. All right, I'm gonna flesh out the beginning now again. Yeah, that's great, Mr. Dinger. Like, I think a lot of people would be surprised by how doable these types of programs are for people, just anyone, like a person without a lot of music knowledge, to learn. No. I know what I need to do here. This is so obvious. I don't know why I didn't even think of this. This is super duper obvious. I need to put that on the triangle. Problem is, since I'm now, whatever. The square waves sound horrible on stream for some reason. That's good to know. That's not good. So you're saying, like, that sounds not, you would obviously know just by hearing, probably, like, that doesn't sound good. That's not good. That's really not good. Because that's like the whole point. I mean, the process is still here, sure, but oh, you know what? It might have to do with the fact that I had to delay this stream for a couple days because I was moving everything from an old hard drive, old solid state drive, to a new solid state drive. So I cloned that, and I was moving everything over. I had to get all of my sound stuff like re-recognized by my workstations and everything, so that was taking a while. What may have happened is there might be a sample rate issue. I can check that right now. I mean, yeah, the first thing I see is the audio bitrate is low for this stream, and usually it wouldn't be. It's because a lot of stuff got reset to defaults, so I can't, unfortunately, I don't think I can really change that live. That's unfortunate. I wish I had thought of that. That's not ideal. Is it doable, at least? Maybe. That's, I guess, just one of the unfortunate things about migrating stuff from one hard drive to another. I mean, the funny thing about this kind of like work, like this, like Family Studios, I can throw. You can't see it probably because it's behind my webcam, but I can just do this. Oh wait, yeah, of course. Right, like that sounds horrible, but I could theoretically draw out the pitch change that I'm kind of envisioning, but I'll just do it on here. Wait, what? I see. All right, so we need. Well, yeah, noticing that the sample sound, or the square wave sounds bad. You'll notice if I finish this remix and then I upload the remix and it sounds a lot better for no reason other than just sounding clearer and crisper in quality, then that's what it is. So I think I keep that there and do this. Yeah. And then let's get the pitch. Not sure why it's default there. So then, yeah. So I get to choose here. I think probably gonna have to do it like this. Why this sounds so loud though? Really loud. For also being already at half volume. And then I don't remember where I set this. I guess I never did change the volume of this channel. All right. The drums here are very similar as well, but I think they are slightly different. So I'm gonna. A little different. I can leave that one the same, but the next one's different. Okay. That kind of works. Well, that's at least a good proof of concept. I can revisit some of that. So this part basically repeats. Maybe there might be one changed chord there. Okay. Oh, well, I thought I could have sworn the volume for this got changed at some point. That's weird. I thought I threw an automation for that. Oh yeah, okay, so it's all different. What's up, Drach? I think I'm about, I don't know, maybe halfway done with this. Yeah, it's different. Just copy this pattern. Okay, and then the drums change. I don't think I have a major chord in the arpeggios for some reason. I still like relying on arpeggios. I just think it's too cliche 8-bit. It's too like simple. It's too easy of a way out. I need challenge. Okay. I don't name them. That would be a good idea. Because I'm lazy and trying to be quick. It does just go like so I could name this one, you know. Wait, what? Oh, replace. I thought that's a replace name. So I could just name this one like major. This one was the like augmented whatever. That's probably why. I probably don't name them because I just don't have a good name for them. You know, I should just name them like, you know, I should name one like Bob. There, this one will be Bob. And I'll even do a different color. Bob Special. Yeah, the interval would be probably the right thing to name it. Because the other thing is, like, a major chord, of course, yeah, like, could be a different interval if I were to have, like, the root note be, like, the second interval. Why is that so quiet? I wanna really like make this second part like different from the original. Oh, no. Oh, that's funny. You could use the, you know, I've never actually thought about doing that. Like using an arpeggio for percussion. I usually just bake it into the actual instrument. Small crash. turn the ARPs into quick melodies. I mean, I know what Kirby's Adventure did. I'm trying to think of what you mean, though. I know Kirby's Adventure does a lot of wacky stuff. I'm going to change this to a 12.5. Yeah, it's a little too the idea was there. I don't think that's how I should do it, though. A little too brisk. The other thing is that a lot of elements of this track get changed because the beats per minute, I went ahead and chose 128, which is almost 10 above the original song, just because it's going to work out better. And I'd rather be faster than slower. What is my Windows loading right now? Hopefully the stream is still good. What? What did I do? Is there a reason it's not progressing now? Oh, I must have hit a keybind. Yeah, I did. I toggled some loop mode or something. I don't know I would need to use that really. I think that's closer to what I kind of want from this. I guess if you want to sit there and hear it over and over as you make changes, but that would get grating. I can't work like that. I don't know if that's what I want. Sometimes I name these things that I wish I could go back and change. I can, of course. Like 50 attack, and it's quite the opposite. It's less attack. Guitar thing, like I think I named that one a couple weeks ago. I'm just gonna make a new instrument here for So I'm gonna do a duty cycle modulation here. Actually, maybe 2. Yeah, that's better. Closer to what I want. And throw it up an octave. Nope. Well, I don't know, actually. I can probably make that work. What about... Now we're sounding like Kirby. I don't usually try to do, like... I think I did in the beach theme. Let me see. That's fun. I would have to then do this. I think I'll try that. I kind of like that. Indeed, it is a lemon. It's I think the instruments, yes, and sort of the writing style, but it's definitely like a genre fusion type song. Is there like reverb in? Is there a light reverb in Family Studio, or am I going crazy? There it is. No, that rhythm is too weird. No, yeah, I don't think there's reverb. It sounds like a very light. I don't know what it is. It's I don't know. I wonder if that's too quiet for once I throw in a second, like a supporting accompaniment part, it's probably gonna be, at least I can fix most of that. I can actually just reuse this. Fifth basic. Number 2, I'll just call that. If it used 3 notes, yeah, like instead of well, wait, yeah, so it could. I always feel like you're talking about like I don't know. Let me look. If you are talking about this part, I'll try it. I think it's gonna come out. Let's see. No. Maybe you're talking about something different. Oh. It's times like this where it also make more sense for me to make each pattern 2 notes, 2 beats. Just reuse stuff easier. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mario RPG, that just came out, didn't it? The remake. Has anyone played that? Is it worth picking up? I was thinking about it. I don't have as much time to play like a full game through, but that sounds like something that I would like to try, probably. Maybe make some, more, maybe some remixes from that. I don't know. We'll see. Something. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, and I can fix the, yeah. I can fix the volume by just making it louder. Turning 4 to 6. All right. I really doubt that will work. But I will. Did you not? You retracted it? It will definitely not work. It's supposed to. Yeah, I think I don't know if wait. Oh, did it? It's funny is in my version I kind of inverted it. In the original version, this part is like this part has it, but in mine I threw it in this. That's just how it's gonna be. I think the bass changed here. Yeah, it does. What if I just like... Yeah. And then it doesn't quite loop there, but that seems good. I'd say it's pretty close there. So I can either add a harmony to this lead. It doesn't exist in the original, but I could. Or I could continue doing some backing chords. I kind of want to try both. Yeah, never mind. It would work, but no. I might throw in some background chords. Or I could do a couple things I can do here. Starts on F. You said hi, and then you asked, why is no one commenting? Like in a span of 10 seconds? Just chill. All right. Let's get it. Another, I guess I could throw the major chord here. Just gonna sound weird. I'll throw this on a proper instrument in a second. New instrument, don't know what I'll call it, don't know. Not important right now. That works. So then, I wish it could be a little more gradual, which of course it can. But again, I must stress, even though I can stretch this, you know, look how far I can stretch this. I can, like an entire bit. I could make an 8-bit song with a full bit in it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. But I can stretch this very, very far. So you thought it went farther? Honestly, I am shocked that it doesn't, because there's no real actual reason, as far as I'm aware, that they would cut it off there, except for NSF compatibility or something. I don't know how NSF, I don't know anything about NSF format except for the purpose of it. It seems a little better. All right. What? What did I do wrong there? Oh, it's the same. I was getting ahead of myself. See, it's a little boring doing that, I think, but whatever. I'll try and do something with it in a second. And now I need yet another one. Wait. Oh. I didn't realize it was repeating. Wait. Is that gonna change? Hold on. That on purpose. That's what you were asking earlier. I missed that. I thought I had like a loop. Yeah, that changes a lot. That is fine because I will just do this. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just extend this out this way. Oh, T. I just learned something. It really fades out quicker than I thought it would. Notice this weird thing? So look how pattern 9 looks like it's empty, but it's containing like the rest of this note. That's kind of an interesting thing. I just learned that if I hold T and click, it ends the note. I didn't even know that. Because I just don't create it in that way. I usually just do this. And then Okay, so now I gotta fix that. So I want to get like a 6-step similar. How would I do that then? I guess I could just add 2 steps. It's a little jarring when the rate of the waves kind of changes. Like you'll see here. Wait. Ah, I did. I hit the wrong. Is that too crazy of a reharm? I would do it like that, but I'm trying to find a reharm for the second half of this measure right here. So I've got like, I need like a reharm for that, but it sounds like it just plays. Just the same chord again. I want to move to a different chord there. I might not be able to do anything because of the bass. The bass is, as far as I can tell, not going to help me there. Oh, this sounds a lot like a Mario Kart 8 song now that I think about it. I bet there's like, I almost want to say it's definitely one of Fuji's. Let me try to remember. I don't understand why that would end there. Now there. I could throw a major chord here. Nah. Sounds like it resolves to. Yeah. boring. With every little articulation you want to add, it seems like another instrument must be made every time. All right, that'll go there. I think that's gonna sound fine. And then it resolves back, it restarts here. Oh, I should have just grabbed everything for 8. It is different. It has a different like ending, but most of it's the same. Is this just a regular? Yeah. Not the right chords there, but we'll figure that out. I see. Family Studio on mobile. I didn't even know you could. Now would actually be a good time. Oh yeah, okay, I guess I do. So this was just a regular 25. Ah, yeah, of course. Almost there. Almost cleared. I think I'll settle for that. Oh yeah, Bob. Let's bring Bob back. And I just copy this, put it right there. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think it's basically filled out. Let's listen to that, and then I'll do a second pass and add some stuff and change some things. All right, I have some thoughts. I think these two measures here, the chords that I have, just don't work, and I don't know why. I think I was having a hard time. It might be a more complex chord than I'm expecting. Oops. I hate that I keep doing that, man. The fact that clicking on the little measure thing is like so thin. I wish you could just stretch it a little bit, because I end up clicking on something else and now I'm out of it. Anyway, okay, so I think all these chords I think work. Although, this I think it implies something that doesn't end up happening. Yeah, I just don't think that works. I need like I need an actual different chord for that completely. Not a minor chord. guess I could just go back. Wait, is that it? Yeah. That works a little better. Yeah. Wait, I thought it was... Boom, that's it. That's it right there. And then I just need to change the drums there. Lead into this next section. Find the DPCM instrument. I feel like there should be a little quality of life thing. Like, obviously, if I'm in the DPCM channel on Family Studio, then I would only use the DPCM instrument, right? I don't. Maybe there's a reason. Another thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to change... Oh, it might be repeating. Yeah, pattern 2. Yeah. I'm going to change the lead here to something different. I might just do something completely different. Now any instrument can have DPCM instruments. What does that mean? Wait. Oh, there's the instruments that I made. I don't need those. Probably. Yeah, this is 4.04. Might be an old version. Might be a year old, honestly. Last time I touched it before coming back to doing 8-bit stuff this month, I had not touched it since a year ago. Okay. I'm gonna change this pretty... I think I have an idea here. I want to find a way, find something for this channel to do. I could double arpeggio this. Oh, that'd be real weird. Imagine I do this. No, that's horrible, but I'm morbidly curious now. This one actually doesn't sound bad. Let's try it. I might want to change it to this though. Oh, this needs to just be a copy. I kind of like that. And then I have just enough space to fit the last one. Oh, I see. It's like forgetting the volume I set it to. It's like overwriting it at some point. That's very weird. All right, let's try. Let's see how that sounds. I have a couple options here. I could do like a special. I don't feel like explaining. Nah. What, is it not detuned anymore? Or am I crazy? Maybe it is, and I'm just... Well, part of it is that I'm using the same duty cycle, and it's kind of, yeah. I was trying to make it just sound kind of different. I might try... I'll do a couple just manual fixes here. Almost not long enough. Maybe lower volume. Yeah. Gotta add back. Hey, how's it going, Jasper? It's the Oriental Lake levels. it's not the beach. Not the beach level. All right, I can make that loop. It's not done yet. Not that close, but it says beach theme there because I think I named the entire file that for some reason. It's the Oriental Lake theme. It's on the screen. It's like right under me. The Oriental Lake. All right, let me bump that down to 30 measures and then get this loop point set up. How does that loop? Oh, wait, did it? Ah, I see. So there's a like a fake loop. I don't know what you call that. I should add. Well, I don't actually need to add that. I will. Use Google, Jasper. All right, I'm gonna add 4 measures here. And then I think it's basically the same thing, except there's a little extra, and it still loops back to the right measure. So it's gonna go. I don't know. I'm not as sold on this anymore. I'm not as sold on these. Can I drag like a nun onto here? Oh, I can. I'm gonna do this different. Gotta change it again. That's just how it goes. It is a weird loop, yeah. It's just, I guess, how the original song does it. Oh, did not mean to do that. Just delete it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I have to get rid of these arpeggios. The idea was all right. It's nah. Get rid of the arpeggio. How does that work? Wait. Yeah, I'm confused how that works in that song, but not in mine. A little jarring. We'll see. I mean, that's kind of the whole, 8-bit is just that. So that's I think the only other little change that I will make, I mean, there's a couple I can do. I could add some vibrato to the second part. I probably will do that. I want to make this entire thing even quieter than it already was. Just make sure that it stays consistent throughout the whole song. I see, yeah. I didn't restore this part yet. I'm not clicking that. All right, that looks pretty good. I don't even know why I removed this arpeggio here. It should have been here regardless. Okay, that goes down, that goes up. Alright, so I'm going to do a tiny bit of vibrato, although I've got to really make sure I don't screw this up. So I usually would... So that's a little too much vibrato right there. And a little late. Oh yeah, that's right. In Family Studio, the way it works is like... There's a really weird way vibrato works. So the speed should be higher. Depth is good. Yeah, this you can't have like a speed. Yeah, you can't have one without the other. It seems like I think you can only do. Yeah, you get what I mean. It's both these effects go hand in hand. You can't just have both or like one at a time. Depth. Is the speed just really slow? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what it was. I kind of just do this arbitrarily. Make a triplet here. As long as it lets me. Higher, lower. I mean, the funny thing is actually leaving the vibrato on sometimes actually sounds really cool, but that's just not something I think I usually do. And notice I'm just kind of arbitrarily picking these. It's not anything like specific. I could go in and set each one to a certain value, but like I am trying to have it sort of have like a performed feel. I mean, it's supposed to sound very rigid to, you know, it's a chiptune desktop music song, but like that's a little sudden of a... Let's listen back to that. My like eye is twitching right now. What the heck? I've been staring at a screen for too long. I need to do something else. It's a good thing we're at the end. This is like maybe the longest one I've been working on so far. I mean, they usually come out to be about 3 hours, but I think I've been pretty much working solidly on this one. What was it I did? Oh, the basic. Yep. Yes. This one. I don't remember if there's anything I wanted to do at the beginning. Maybe a very light vibrato that's like barely noticeable. No depth. And then off. I don't know how that happened there, that cut off. So, okay, 5, 5, 3. Where did I put? Oh, okay. So 5, 3. Let's see how that sounds. That's, yep, I like that. The only thing is I need to have it fade here. Oh, that's way too much of a fade. What is this instrument? It's not... Yeah, it's this one. Pretty close. Perfect. Oh, so yeah, see, that's the issue though. See how I forgot to shut the vibrato off there. That would not be good. That's a very common thing. There are a lot of games that have that. We talked about that last week, so I won't go back over that. But that does happen in games. People forget to reset like automation and effects channels and things, and then it loops and it keeps playing the effect. And yeah, I can think of some examples of that. I think we talked about that. Okay, I was gonna do this. I'm gonna do something with this. Okay, so I think this is pretty good right now. So I'm going to export this to NSF and then play it back and see if it sounds good. I don't need to put that. Okay. So yeah, the NSF player, there it is, that I use. I've talked about this before, but the NSF player I use is called, I'll just leave it centered. It's called NSF Play 2.4. It has various fun extra things like I can mess with the cutoffs. I can mess with the stereo panning of each channel so that while it's playing an NES track, it sounds just a little bit better. And so I've recorded some of my favorite NES soundtracks using this NSF player, and it's for my own personal reference and stuff. And maybe I'll share those if anyone wants them, but I think it tends to make things sound better. Stereo and chiptune is always better. So all right, I'm gonna play this and see if it sounds good. All right. I'd say as for right now, I don't know if there's something that I would think of another day, but as for right now, I'm pretty satisfied with that. So I'm not gonna make any more changes. I don't know I don't know what else I could really fit into it, except I do have some space in the beginning here, but you know, like the rule that I've been going with is just because you have an extra channel doesn't always mean you have to use it at every second. I could try to use it for percussion, actually. That's probably what I'll do, but not today. I'm probably going to be wrapping up here soon. I saw someone ask about backseating. So backseating is basically, so let me go through those. The rules and guidelines that I put in the description, they're pretty general, but ignoring personal questions, no excessive backseating. That basically means don't demand that I do like your remix or your like exactly how you want me to do it. Don't demand that I use like a different program or something like that. Like suggestions are always welcome, and that's the entire point of it. That's what backseating means. So just basically, it's like it comes from backseat driving, right? If you're at the front, seat of a car and you're just driving around and someone in the back seat's like, or usually in your passenger seat, is telling you, oh, take this turn, or oh, go here, for people who have trouble focusing or concentrating on stuff like driving, it does not help. So that's where that comes from. And then keep span to a minimum. You know how that is. I have no problem with one person talking for like a while, but if somebody is like posting an emoji like 5 times in a row, that's more spammy. But yeah, so I think that's turned out pretty good. If anyone has any other questions, throw them in there now. I'll try to get to them. I know someone asked, or Telfie, you asked, is this one of the harder ones that I've done? Wait, what? Okay. I know I think this is one of the more challenging ones that I've done, just because it's not a genre of music that I'm super familiar with. So it requires more, I think requires more constant thought, and I have to, like the rhythms are a bit irregular when it comes to the drum or the bass line. Yeah, so I would say probably the last one I did might have been a little bit harder. This one just took longer because I think I had more ideas to flesh out. Oh yeah, the Mario Party 64 cave theme. Yep. Well, yeah, no, I mean, the weird thing with the Mario 64 or the Mario Party 64 cave theme with the Mario RPG is the fact that 2 different companies and 2 different people worked on the sound. So yeah, if it doesn't have the weird delay thing, then it must have really just been like inspired. Yeah, Game Planet. Yeah, exactly. It's sometimes like you want to like layer things, if anytime I use both channels, if I want to then add another like a lead on top of that, one of those channels is going to have to give, and so that becomes an obvious thing, like if like see how there's there's a chord being played there. If I were to try to add a lead on top of that, I would have to get rid of one of those. So it's all just a balancing act. That's what 8-bit music is. It's just a big balancing act of how much can you fit, and what are the important parts of the track that you need to preserve, and what are the parts that you can work into the percussion or the bass line and stuff like that. Anyway, that is going to do it for today. I'm going to probably grab a snack and then take a nap because I'm kind of really tired, actually. I don't think I slept much. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, Telfie, Game Planet, Lemon, Bernie, all you guys. I appreciate you showing up and hanging out and asking questions and giving input, because this whole thing, these past 3 remixes that I made on these live streams would not be the same without people showing up and giving ideas. And these VODs will stay up. You'll be able to watch them back. You can, if you helped influence it, that's something, you know, there's the VOD's up, there's proof. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. But thank you guys so much again, and I hope everyone has a good rest of your weekend. Have a good Thanksgiving holiday if you are in the United States. And I know there's some other holidays that also kind of happen around here for some other countries, but I'm not too up to date on that. But stay safe, and I don't know when the next one of these will be, but I'll keep you updated. Follow my Twitter. That's where I usually will talk about that stuff. And yeah, we'll see you when the remix comes out. Peace.